Hello, everyone. Welcome to this channel. We're new, we're fresh, and we're bringing all the goodness. My name is Honor. I'm 26 years old, and I'm a nutritionist. This channel is basically about nutrition, health, lifestyle, and faith because I'm an absolute lover of God. I'm God's baby. Let's put it that way. Because there's more to come actually on all these topics that I've just listed. But basically, we're starting off a series today that is titled Five Tips That Will Improve Your Nutrition in Every New Month. So, every month, we're going to be picking out five major tips because there are so many tips, but this one's top the charts. Excuse me, on how to improve your nutrition in every single month that we enter. So, we're in the month of October, it's my birth month. I'm so excited to turn another year. Did I say I was 26? Still 25. I'm usually basking in the glory of 25 until I get to be 26 in a few days. So let's get right into it, shall we? Okay. So, tip one, embrace your reality. Yes, I know that you probably want to hear me say something like eat more vegetables, do this, do that. Nope. On this page, we're focused on food behaviors and food patterns. So embrace your reality. The most important thing about life generally is to focus on your journey. I believe that every single person on this earth has a unique journey and a unique process that God has designed for them to walk according to. So I always find it funny. In fact, I'm not even saying it like I'm not guilty of it, but it's not okay that from time to time we would always use people's lives to be a judgment or a factor to things that affect us because we don't even know their reality. Basically, I was watching a video recently and someone was talking about how there are people who build themselves up from scratch, right? There's no home, so you have to work hard for yourself. And then there are people who have, let's say, starter pack. Let me call it starter pack. Maybe they're from wealthy homes. They have families that can support them with capital or stuff they need. And then you can be sitting on your own, hustling from scratch. And then you still be envying people who have starter packs. Do you want to kill yourself? So at the end of the day, that's just an example. At the end of the day, we need to focus on our own journey. And that's why our first tip in the five tips for good nutrition in October is to embrace your reality. You must make sure that you walk according to your own pace in whatever you decide to do to improve your nutrition. So let me give you an example. If you make up your mind to walk more steps every day, I want to encourage you to understand the benefits of walking before you incorporate someone's walk 10K steps a day. Because walking 10K steps a day is somebody's goal. Walking 10K steps a day is not going to magically give you the results you're looking for. No, I'm so sorry to bring that to you, but absolutely not. But if I walk every day, would it improve the quality of my life? Yes, it will. But you see that 10K mark, that was determined by somebody else. It does not have to be your goal. So you must embrace your own reality. Now decide, considering your age, considering your gender, considering your environment, considering your schedule, considering your health. Growing up, I had to deal with asthma as a younger child. And imagine people who have asthma or some illness that may affect their respiratory tract. I would not be advising anyone like that to walk 10K steps a day, except they are maybe working jobs that make them walk 10K steps a day. So think about your own reality. Consider what affects you and how the process flow of your day goes before you make up your mind about what next you're doing about your nutrition and whatever you want to incorporate into a healthier lifestyle. I say that to say this, that if you can walk 2K steps a day, please by all means make that a goal and stick to it. Whatever it is that you can do at your own pace, by all means do it, but do it at your own pace. You're going to be encouraging consistency because consistency is what builds lifestyle. At the end of the day, it becomes a part of you, it becomes natural to go about these things that are good habits that would improve your nutrition and general well being. So start at your own pace and be consistent at it. Number two, slow down. Yes, you heard me right. Please slow down. An overstimulated line of actions and activities every day is not the best friend to a better nutrition, to be honest with you. You have to slow down. I get it. Every single thing is so overstimulating right now, right? Exhausting, adulthood, school, business, life. I mean, it's beautiful that you can pour in so much hard work every other day into being who you are, into earning, into doing more for yourself. But I beg you, slow down. Stress and anxiety are not best friends to good nutrition. Stress and anxiety are not good for good nutrition. At the end of the day, you realize that some people can comfortably solve 50% of their problems when it comes to better feeding habits and better habits that can improve your nutrition, like exercise and what I said I was not going to talk about, vegetables, etc. When you slow down, right? One of the practical ways of slowing down is to meal prep. You might find it so exhausting, to worry about food every other part of the day. When you come back, you have to cook, you have to. If you meal prep, it's a practical way of slowing down. That way, you can come back and have a slow evening where you can think, you can make better decisions. When you're under stress, do you eat better or worse? From my own experience, I am the best version of myself when it comes to fueling my body when I am calm and not stimulated. The moment I become overstimulated, whether it's work, whether it's family, whatsoever thing is stressing me out, the first thing on my mind is, what food can I eat to feel better? Emotional eating sets in. So at the end of the day, you see how slowing down can help you make better decisions with your food. It can make better decisions in healthy practices that will end up giving you a better well being, improving the quality of your life. These words will continuously, interchange themselves in conversations that we will have over time. But please slow down. Stress and anxiety, they're not even good for your physiological well being as well. Stress can what induce increased blood pressure that can lead to hypertension and other non-communicable diseases. So you don't want to allow yourself be overwhelmed by life so much that stress begins to become a weapon that is fashioned against you, that was created by you. So please, for the love of God and for the love of your beautiful and wonderful selves, SARS and MARS, ladies and gentlemen, sis and bros, please slow down. As you go about your day in the month of October, your tasks, your activities at the office, just take everything pace by pace, step by step. If you come back, your house is messed up, you have things to do, write a list. Tick every single thing one by one. Keep a book where you can keep track of things, tick them out one by one. An overstimulated life is not going to produce good decisions in your nutrition. It will not even allow you to be consistent because for 24 hours of one day, you're constantly exhausted, you're overstimulated, you're so stressed, you're so anxious. The mind is not clear enough to relax, make good decisions, and keep to it. So please slow down. I'm currently having a little bit of some issues with my mic, and this is this is my backup mic that I know is also not working, but I'm not gonna let this mic stop me from making these videos. This is what has been happening for the past few days. And today, The mic that was working before has automatically gone off. I think it has battery low. I'm not sure it lasts for so long. So in fact, this is more like a play. If you can recommend a mic for me, I use iOS 17. I plan on upgrading it to iOS 18. So if you can suggest a mic that would work for my iPhone that won't give me so many issues, has good battery life, please drop it in the comments. I'll be so grateful. Thank you so much. Okay, welcome back. So we're on point three, on tips for a better nutrition in the month of October. The third one is to organize your meal times. So I can say this for a fact that if you can hack this, then you possibly be able to hack a good percentage of the issues you're having with the poor diet, right? Okay. Now, morning, afternoon, evening. Some people's schedules don't work like that though. Some people don't have morning, afternoon, evening. Some people have evening, afternoon, and morning. Some people have afternoon, morning, and evening. You get, so because of how our schedules and our lives are right now, we are unable to actually fix a particular time that you can say, okay, this is morning, this is afternoon, this is evening. And even if you have a regular morning, afternoon, evening, right? Someone who has to be in traffic between 5 to 9 o'clock and they want to get to the office by 9, you now have to start work. And then by evening, by 5 o'clock, you're on the road, you reach your house by 10. That person doesn't have a normal 24 hours. So, yes, and you see how a lot of the things we've talked about today are going to interrelate into themselves because they are tips that target your behavior as an individual. I'm not requesting that you eat 5 servings of vegetables a day. I'm not requesting that you fast for 16 hours. I'm not requesting that you do any of those things. They're beautiful. Those are the basic pillars that hold nutrition, vegetables, fruits, whole foods, micronutrients, phytochemicals, definitely. But this channel is targeting your behavior as a person, your food behaviors, your food patterns, your food habits, your choices. Those are the things that make up the eat 5 fruits a day. If you can hack your food behavior, you don't have to, I don't have to tell you to eat 5 fruits a day. You do that because you understand the importance of it and your behavior is going to respond to it, right? So I'm just giving you a back end of why I'm hammering on these things. They're not your regular tips for nutrition because this is a page that supports food behaviors as against food instructions, right? Okay, so let's just go ahead. Now, remember we talked about number one, that you should embrace your reality. If you embrace your reality, if you're able to understand your schedule, that way you can organize your meal times. Okay, if you know that you have to work, someone who works maybe from home, and you know you have to be awake at night. Before I go on, let me just say this. There's no time of the day where calories are higher than the others. Because for such a long time, I've always heard that if you eat at night, it's going to make you add weight. That is completely false, completely wrong, and it does not exist in any place of science, right? Your body cannot detect what calories come in at night or day. So let me give you an example. If I'm a 70 kg, sorry, I'm a 70 kg lady, right? That's not my weight. But let's use for example, I'm a 70 kg lady and I can eat 2,000 calories a day, right? Now, if I need 2,000 calories to maintain my weight for a certain period of time, and I eat 1,000 calories in a bowl of yam and vegetable sauce by 9 p.m. Let's say from morning till night, I've been so busy, I've not had anything to eat. Maybe I had tea and I had some crackers in the afternoon because I just picked that up. And those crackers, let's say cream crackers, it's about 70 calories for that pack of cream crackers, right? And now I eat cream crackers I have tea in the morning, and my tea has, let me say, a spoon of milk. Let's say, let's call it 15 calories, just for example. That's what 15 plus 70 is 85. So now I'm gonna spend 915 calories on a bowl of yam and egg sauce that has some vegetables, and I'm gonna eat it by 10 p.m. That's how many calories in total? 1000 calories for an entire day. If that person does that thing for an entire month, you're going to lose so much weight that even you'll be afraid. Why? Because your body needs 2000 calories, to survive, to maintain your weight. Now, what are you doing? You're eating 1000 calories less than what your body needs. Did your body say, okay, this food came by 9 o'clock, let's multiply it by 2? No. Your body is a system that is so simple. We're the ones who keep complicating it. It's in and out. That's why a lot of people are going on calorie deficit diets to lose weight, and it works. Absolutely. If you eat less of what your body is meant to consume every other day, the body is going to use stored fats as energy instead of the food that is meant to be eaten. So that way you're going to keep trimming down in fats, and then if you add protein to it, you'll build muscle. And as you keep building muscle around your fat cells, it's going to improve metabolism, which would in turn allow you even lose more weight, right? Lose more fat. Correction. So at the end of the day, what am I trying to say? The time you eat does not affect any calories. It's not going to make you add weight or lose. It's not going to make you add weight, basically. I say that to say this. I'm not telling you to count your calories, but you should be able to figure out how much you need to eat every other day. It's one thing I'm sure a lot of people don't even bother about. Oh, what did I eat today? Morning I'll eat bread, afternoon I'll eat jollof rice, evening I'm going to eat a bar. Excuse me, and then you move on with your life. But you don't even understand, okay, by my weight, by my height, by my activities every other day, this is how much someone who is like me, my schedule, my weight should eat. Whether it's 2000 calories, whether it's 2500, there are ways to calculate them. I'll try to see if I can find a very accurate link that's going to help you calculate how many calories you should eat every other day, and I'll attach it down below in the caption. So if you're able to even determine, even if it's like a rough estimate, you can do that. You can have a rough estimate that may not have numbers, but you can have what? Quality. So you can go beyond the quantity and think of the quality. Okay, this is the kind of fruits I'm going to be eating every other day. I'm going to have fruits, I'm going to have vegetables. Good and fine, we're bringing fruits and vegetables in, but I'm trying to build up a story. I'm trying to build up the direction I'm going to. When I say organize your meal times, if you're having a schedule that doesn't allow you eat according to the time that is scheduled for every normal 24 hours per day, maybe because you're always very busy, you don't have the time, just figure out how much you want to eat every other day based on your own personal goals. Which takes us back to what? Point 2, embrace your reality, basically. So that way you can decide that, okay, this is what I'm going to eat. How many times am I going to eat this? If you can eat 3 times a day, that's fantastic. By all means, eat 3 times a day. That way you can say, okay, this is what I'm having at whatsoever time of the day. This is what I'm having at so time of the day. This is what I'm having at this time of the day. And for these 3 meals, I'm going to have snacks. I'm going to have the snack by this time of the day. I'm going to have the snack by this time of the day. But just ensure that your meals are organized by time. That way you can condition your mind to know that, okay, at this time I'm gonna have my breakfast, I'll have my lunch, and I'll have my dinner at these times. It doesn't have to be the same times for everyone. That's the beautiful thing about nutrition. Nutrition is big on preference, right? Doctors might see all patients as the same, but as nutritionists, every single one is special. Everyone is unique in whatsoever they desire, whatsoever they like. As a norm, physiologically, our Our genetics are not even the same. So there's no expectation that one person is going to have the same preference as the other, right? So according to your own preference, just schedule out the time that you would want to eat and stick to those times. It's going to help you. I'm not saying overeat, I'm not saying undereat. My point number three is that you should organize your meal times, because it's going to encourage a consistent flow of food habits that would improve your nutrition. I can promise you that. Okay, welcome back. We're rounding up. We're at point four, and I hope you've been able to stay with us. If you've been here this long, I just want to say thank you so much, and please don't leave yet. We're about to finish with the last point. So, point four, incorporate one healthy habit. Just one. My people, a fix. I'm not a fixer. But I lived all my life in Calabar. They'll say, tip, one, just one. Okay? So just pick one thing that you want to do in this month of October and stick to it. Don't overwhelm yourself with so many things. There's so many. Walk 10k steps a day. I'm going to hammer on that because I'm anti walk 10k steps a day. I believe just if you can do 20k steps a day, by all means. But that 10k steps a day should not be a live or die situation. No, it shouldn't, right? So there's so many things out there. Eat fruit, don't eat fruit, don't eat proteins, don't blend your juice, insulin this, cortisol that. There's so many things out there. But please, by all means, find one and stick to it in the month of October, and you'll be glad that you did. As a matter of fact, if you can't get help, there are applications that can assist you to make track on your progress, make you able to just confirm every other day that you've been able to enter that, okay, I did this, I did that. Let me just share a hack with you. It's not a hack, it's my own, because all these tips I'm also taking them, right? If I don't think about them for my own self, I won't be able to think about them to share them with you, right? So for me, I decided that this month I'm gonna start drinking lots of teas. Teas are one of the easiest ways to boost your metabolism. They are beautiful. Some of them, according to how they are processed, are rich in antioxidants. They also have phytochemicals. They have beautiful things that help our bodies in different kinds of ways. I don't want to go into details, right? So I just want to have more teas. I've always been a tea girl, but I'm always so busy. I can't drink tea. I leave out very early in the morning, come back late at night. So I'm drinking teas in the month of October. I'm gonna have tea morning. If I can in the afternoon, I will. But I'm definitely having teas in the morning and in the evening. And what did I do to slow down the stress and anxiety of drinking my tea? So I drop my tea bags in my kettle every other day, and I boil a full kettle. So when I'm leaving the house, I have my tea, and when I come back, I just reheat what's the tea that's already in the kettle, and then I just have another glass, and I don't need to worry about making the tea or anything, right? Just to ease that process, because I know I want it to be a part of my routine every other day. So I make it easy, right? So that's mine. This month of October, I'm drinking more teas, really. So think about yours. It could be eating more fruits. If you want to eat more fruits in the month of October, then you have to buy fruits. I'll encourage you to buy fruits every week. You don't have to go monthly shopping for fruits. Buy so many fruits, I'll get bad. Every other week. There's 7 days in a week. If you want to have 2 apples every day in 1 week, that means you need 14 apples. So if you buy 14 apples, I know those packs they sell in supermarkets are like about 6 per pack. So you can buy 3 packs and then keep in the house. If you have one foodie friend, they'll come and have some. Or at least you have 14 apples that you can have 2 every day. And that says the same for other things that you want to do, So just pick one habit and stick to it. Apart from getting help, right? promise yourself and keep your promise. At the end of the day, right? Let me ask you a question and I'll answer it. But you can answer it in your mind because I know you're watching, right? So, how many times have you been so angry that someone did not keep their word to you? But every other time, we don't keep our words to ourselves. You tell yourself, okay, I'm going to do this month, and then you just don't. Yeah, I'll do it next month. Do you know you're disappointing yourself? If somebody was disappointing you like that, will you be happy? So don't disappoint yourself. Stick to the things that you said you would, and you will not regret it. Okay? Last but not the least, point 5. This point is so important. I wish my mic was working right now because we need to scream it out loud. Last but not the least, this is the final point. Please, 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 please follow a nutritionist. Follow a registered certified nutritionist. There's so many randoms out there. I call them randoms, no offense to them, because what they do is that they follow the hottest topic, and now everyone is trying to lose weight. Everyone has focus on food and nutrition, right? So people want to jump on this topic even though they are not experts on it. So by all means, follow a registered, a certified nutritionist today. Ensure that your timeline has contents of expert knowledge, confirmed information about nutrition. Don't go with the buzz, don't go with the noise. Filter the noise by all means by following content creators that are registered dietitians, that are registered and certified nutritionists, etc. And I just want to encourage you before we go that as you are, right? No matter the information that you receive from the internet, because there's loads of it, be very curious. Be very curious to ask more questions. Do a lot of fact checking, right? If someone should say something, just go ahead and check it out, read more about it, because one of the secrets to better nutrition for yourself, which you would end up translating to your future generation, to your children, to their children's children, because you will bring them up in the light of nutrition, right? One of the easiest ways is to gather knowledge. Nutrition is so beautiful because there's so much information out there about food and how they work in our bodies, the arts, the science, the physiology of nutrition, right? And if you can learn about it, it translates into actions. And what translates into actions translates into habits. And what translates into habits translates into a lifestyle. So at the end of the day, if you can gather and gain and harness more information about nutrition, then you're just on your way to a better lifestyle that is filled with rich nutrition, healthy habits, and general well-being. I just want to say thank you so much for sticking with us so far. I hope I didn't bore you. I know I didn't bore you, and I hope that you're able to practice all these tips as you go about the rest of the month. Thank you. Please engage, like, follow, drop your comments. You can add other tips if you'd like. I want to see people responding. If these are things that are going to help you, if there are things that you want to ask me about, please don't hesitate to drop in the comments, and stay tuned for our next video. Thank you so much.